This is David with NRDC's It'sYourNature.org, and we are here with LP. First of all, tell me what your name is about.
You know, it's kind of a mystery at this point. It's kind of one of those stupid names that came about when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And now it's just a name.
I always want to say, when I was in middle school, I was in this thing called the Extended Learning Program, which sounds like it's for simpletons, but it's actually for very advanced children. And I keep wanting to call you ELP. You were born and raised in New York City, right? Is there a place in New York that in the summer or whenever you really like getting away to?
Coney Island was always fun. That's like a Brooklyn thing, you know? I grew up in Brooklyn, and going out to Coney Island and eating funnel cake and swimming in hypodermic needle infested water was always a pleasant time.
How do you feel like either your music and both your personal outlook as well have been affected by being from like a big metropolis like that?
Immensely. I mean, you know, it's such a unique place. There's so many people, and we're so stacked up on each other, and there's so much going on all at the same time. A lot of beauty and a lot of chaos, and I think it's kind of really formed me as a person and as a writer and as a musician, and all that noise and chaos has sort of made its way into my music, and I'm sure I would be a much different musician if I wasn't from New York City.
You know, a lot of people right now, you know, everyone talks about being green, and environmentalism is becoming more of like a norm thing. You know, even people that don't really call themselves activists, more and more people I meet tend to have like a pet thing they do. Like, they might not be all around green, but they either are really like dead set on recycling or maybe animal. You know, do you have an issue or something that you hold close to yourself that you just sort of do, whether it's a habit or a real passion?
I think that sort of by default, I grew up in New York City, so I never had a car. And at 30 years old, I still don't have a car. You know, I think that a lot of New Yorkers actually kind of happen to be more quote unquote green than your average, you know, person in America, because we take public transportation.
Yeah.
And you know, but I wish I could say that I was some sort of super conscientious person, but I think that I'm probably guilty of a lot of the things that everyone else is.
Yeah.
The amount of garbage that I produce is incredible in my apartment, and you know, I've done a few things to try and maybe, you know, regulate it a bit, but I clearly could use A, some personal education about it, and B, you know, I could probably attack it a little bit harder.
All right, man. Thanks so much for talking to us.
All right, thank you.
Take care.